Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Just Cause. Let's not waste any time and get back to it. So, last time we're doing progress to meet El Presidente. Hopefully, we are getting near our goal, because for heaven's sake, I really want this game to kind of reach a conclusion because, wow. I wish I could say that I'm having a blast playing this game, but that would be a lie. Okay, just to make sure we're on the same level. I'm not saying that I'm hating this game at all. I don't know what I was thinking there. It's not that I hate this game. It's not that I even dislike this game. It's just that this game feels such an obvious product of its time. Like, it's clear that this was in the era where, yeah, see, this game legit does not have very good physics. If this was, say, GTA San Andreas, again, I don't like to keep using the GTA comparison, but it's kind of inevitable in this case. But in GTA San Andreas, I would have been like sent flying if I landed that way. And you know, it's realistic. Of course that would happen. It's like everything just feels so floaty and can just suddenly start losing control. What the fuck is this? Oh, I've got the blueprints, man. Again, a huge problem is just the lack of interaction with the world and just impact of anything. And I do mean like in terms of design, the guns, the weapons, the stuff that you do. You don't see a real impact. Like, you help the cartels, the revolution guys, and you just don't feel a big sense of progress. Like, all their missions just become a tad generic, and you just don't progress. You just don't progress. So in a way, it kind of feels inconsequential. You don't really get maybe members of Jose or others coming to help you. Kind of like the Grove Street in GTA San Andreas. You don't get any of that, so you know there's not much point in building reputation. Again, I hate to say this, but the reason why GTA San Andreas is such an amazing game to this day is the fact that your actions had an impact. You shot with the same type of gun. Eventually, you're gonna build experience with this gun, and you're gonna be able to double wield it, and that can lead to some real OP combinations, like the Shonov shotguns or the SMGs. It's just something that you felt like it was all worth it, like you were getting somewhere. And this, everything just feels so meh. And I thought like things would be a little more comedic given the stuff that I know about its sequels, but it doesn't. It feels very restrained. need to find where I'm... Okay, there. Again, if you get yourself a chopper, just do it. You're gonna be glad that you did. Oh, and I'm not going to take over the strongholds. Why? Simple. And, you know, I know that one might say this is not necessarily the fault of the game itself. It's just something that... it's just how games were made at the time. But I did a lot of the strongholds off stream, and guess what? The game crashed. And my dear friend, especially the ones on the younger side, in games of this generation, the game didn't save itself automatically. You had to do saves manually. At most, this game has like checkpoints, but you know, those don't count for a save. So your game crashed, your disc is scratched, the game just stops. You are boned. All that progress lost, gone forever. You know, it's like the game has never crashed until that moment. It's almost like it was building up for it. To catch me by surprise and just... Ouch. Again, that's the basic... God, I hate the physics in this game. Oh well, maybe I can ask for extraction. Because this world is just not interesting. It just isn't. Like, it seemed interesting at first, but then you see that it's a lot of surface level type of stuff. And then you just get tired. And then you decided that, you know, fuck this, I'm gonna play GTA 3, Vice City, or San Andreas, or something of the sorts.
Hola, señor.
Hang on, I'm just gonna keep saving because, you know, you never know. You never know when the game will decide to crash, because I legit thought this game couldn't crash. I thought wrong. And look where that got me. So now I'm paranoid. Like, I'm kind of paranoid like it used to be back in the PlayStation 2 days. So, you know, in a way, it is bringing that sort of experience back. This game just feels undercooked. Like, there was an idea there, and that's it. There was an idea. There's no radio in this game. Seriously, what the fuck were they thinking? The impacts when you crash your car are insignificant. You don't even feel like, look, I crashed my car and it's in pristine condition. I crashed again, it's just fine. It just doesn't feel like I crashed my car. Like, the car just seems to be made of plastic. You know? Actual plastic. Oh, Christ. Like, the enemies are just so easy to kill. And when they're not, it's in a rather cheap way that they're not, if that makes any sense. There's no way you can deal with the choppers. Get an RPG, that's not gonna work. Like, you have a limited set of guns that you can take. Yeah, that's another thing that I think bothers me way more than it should. But I hate when games do that. It's like games were giving you limited slots for your guns. And I fucking hate that Call of Duty probably helped inspire this ridiculous trend. And people are gonna say, oh, it's not realistic, because I play my fucking games for realism. God damn. That's what this game is. Being pelted with fucking bullets from choppers. While you pretend that you're having fun. This truck is a good representation of this game. Like, we're moving forward, just not fast enough. Just not excitingly enough. My god, I hope the sequels are better. Why am I playing this game that I'm clearly not having a good time playing? Because, two reasons. First, I hate myself. And second, for the sake of completion in a way. There, now I am stuck in a fucking dead end woods. Just to keep going and going in this rate. And I can even use my hook shot to quickly move myself out of quicker. Meanwhile, Rico keeps running like this in like a retard. But yeah, first one, I hate myself. Second, I want to complete this game. Because I am a guy that loves to complete stuff. Because I never feel right just completing a game without completing its sequels. So if I can get myself on the previous games, I will. Oh, to fucking shit. God damn game. To fucking hell. Here they go. Starting to shoot. I just hit a rock and suddenly I hit a fucking dead end. This game is not fun. This game just lacks so much, how do I put it, personality. Yeah, whatever, let's go.
Guess the hell what, Rico? Kane's daddy's got his own vineyard back in the Napa Valley.
I know. I've been there.
Right, okay. Mount Teleno and Mount Gabrielle. The two highest peaks on the island. Uninhabited. Except for this.
According to the map, it's a medical facility. And according to Carmona, it's where Mendoza cooks up his WMDs.
We want you to find out exactly what he's got up there.
Take the chopper, fly in, recon, and get out safe.
Not to worry. That's always the plan.
Oh yeah, now we have a chopper here. But you know what's the bright side? The fact that at least Square Enix was able to acquire the catalog of games and do something better with them. I mean, that's not something about the game itself that is good. It's just, you know, the series itself. Oh shit. Yeah, it was 100% not how this works, but you know what, why not? Even the, you know, parachute, which was cool at first, kind of lost a lot of its charm. Oh look, the welcome committee. And there we go, I'm critical again. It's funny, before enemies would give me like health drops, but now they rarely even do. I already thought how the guns are not good in this game, right? Ooh. Okay, that was cool. God, I hope the camera starts working against me. Yeah, whatever. The only bright spot is that this game doesn't force me to do this bullshit all over again. time that I get a chopper, they just throw rockets at me. I hate this game. Just cause it's legit not good. Oh god, each of these make me just being like, boy, would it be justified if I just move on to the sequels already? Because I don't know, I doubt that the events of this really matter that much. Oh no, no, no. What the fuck is this? What bullshit is this? There we go, back to critical.
Get that guy! Send him back up immediately!
Oh my god, thank you.
Guess I just have a self-control problem.
I swear this game's physics only broken before. Not fine. You know, they get out, they get killed, you run on the drill. Thanks for the help, dummy. Oh, come on. Yeah, I hate this game. Shoot outside, not shoot from the car, which is comical absurdity. Where did that come from? You think I don't care?
You guys brought your earplugs.
The only thing that matters is that it brought me back to the critical.
You there! Halt! Get her! Fire! Take him out! Go, go, go! Moving out! I heard you, cabrón.
Oh,
Come out. Whoa.
no, no.
Just so powerful, don't you think?
Hit the ground! Get there!
So I hate the over-the-top way that the enemies die. It was funny at first, but you know.
These weapons, they're just so powerful, don't you think?
No, no, please, I beg you.
Watch what you're doing, huh?
We need assistance! Over! Fire! Take him out!
Yeah, always. Sometimes I just lose it.
Come on, come on. Ah, what? Bullshit. Absolutely horse shit! I hate this game. God damn it, my mic.
Fire! Take him out! Okay, get them!
Guess I just have some control.
Get them! Get them!
Hope you guys brought your earplugs.
I don't know, could lie and pretending that I'm having a lot of fun playing this game, but I am legit not. the way they just stopped there. Let's say, here's the thing, the way that they talk about Black Hand, it's like they're supposed to be these badasses, but they're practically the same. Ah, this is so cool, exciting. Really, for sale. No more. How? How? My god. This game is literally changing the rules as they go along, aren't they? I didn't... This is starting to a rage game, not gonna lie. This is reaching like getting over it levels of annoying and absurd. I legit don't know what happened there. So apparently I need to do it on a vehicle, because if I try to take a shortcut with my parachute, apparently I'm just going to die, because this game hates me. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna lie, Ash, I prefer it if I just died.
Stop right there!
Here, just kill me.
Somebody! Hello? There, look! Shoot!
Thank you.
Stop right there!
No, this kind of reminds me of James Rolfe playing Final Fight, not Final Fight, the Street Fight, the one that's set on the future. On the NES and the final boss. Like, I do it better each time, and I feel like I'm getting better, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I'm not progressing. Like, I get better, but at the same time I get worse. Because I'm getting tired of doing the same thing over and over. Of course, they are able to shoot me, I am not able to shoot back. It's kind of like that Cleveland meme. We don't beat just cause. We just get a little bit better each time.
Anybody there?
Hell, it's actually better if I just stop, get out of the. No, please no.
These weapons, they're just so powerful, don't you think?
No, don't destroy my vehicles. Oh, you motherfucker! Oh, you come back here, asshole. Like, I'm building legit hatred of these enemies. Not because of immoral reasons, but because this game is just not fun, guys. Again, I'm trying to do the story mission so I can try to get this finished as quickly as possible, because I already explained, there is not much point in doing the side missions outside of stuff that is not impactful whatsoever.
What the hell's going on?
And they talking about Black Hand like they're this big deal, but they're not. They're just the same. They're at most a reskin.
Yeah, Mace. Sometimes I just lose.
So yeah, we kind of learned our lesson last time. I cannot use my parachute there for some reason, because the game will declare that I'm cheating and therefore kill me. It's just kind of like when you attack Braun in Fallout 3. Like, you can do that. Now you have to pay. He just kills you right there, and then you got to do everything all over again. Because how dare you not play along with this game's rules? How dare you? Here's the thing, I know there's not much point in doing it this way. So my car's gonna be fine. This car's physics are bad. Legit bad. Oh no, no!
Behind your head now, thing. Get him! Hit the ground, soldiers! Move out, man! Assholes!
In a way, I know there's not much point in killing them.
Guess I just had a self-control problem.
Of course, now that I could use some health pickups, this game refuses to give me any. And don't say, oh, just use grenades. They don't work shit. See, where these guys come from? He just exploded himself. My god, this game is insane, and not in a good way.
I heard you, cabrón!
These weapons, they're just so powerful, don't you think?
Okay, I gotta admit, that was actually pretty cool. There. I complimented you, game.
Live feed we're getting tells me this ain't somewhere you come to get your plumbing tested. Those missiles are long range, big enough to hit the eastern seaboard. Take the whole operation out, Rico. The missiles themselves and the fuel. Tutti, capisce?
Initiating launch sequence. All personnel evacuate security areas immediately.
Damn it, they've initiated the launch sequence for the missile. I guess El Presidente means business. Let's show
Oh,
them we do
God.
too, huh?
It's a long shot, but maybe you can reprogram one of the missiles to come right back.
Because that's how it works. Because that's how it works.
Huh? Is there anyone there?
Well,
You just have a self-control problem.
there was. And now you're dead. Oh, here I go, I am. Running away, because I have this critical now again.
Yeah, hombres. Sometimes I just lose it.
And again, I also hate how low Rico's voice is. But the little that I hear, it's repeated shit. It's almost like his voice actor is embarrassed to be in this game, so he's trying to keep his voice low and calm. Again, it's actually better for you to just get out, deal with these enemies, and that's it. And just move with your life.
Get under cover now! We... Okay, get moving!
Like, they're so weak when you're dealing with them on their own, but what, am I in a time limit or something? Again, I hate how the enemies can shoot me, but I can
You there! Halt!
because that's what I like, inconsistency.
Stop right there!
Here's a message for your pals back home. Stay there.
There we go. My vehicles are fucking worthless when I'm using them.
Go! Moving out!
These weapons, they're just so powerful, don't you think?
And Rico, the little that he talks, he says the same thing. Are my guns so powerful? Or hey you, your pals, stay there. It's like such repetitive stuff. It gets exhausting.
Throw down your weapon!
I guess it doesn't help that Rico himself is kind of a non-character. There's not a character there. There's just a macho agent being played straight. That's really it. Because like at first I thought I thought he was gonna be like Duke Nukem, where he's kind of like a parody character, where you can take him seriously, but at the same time it's clear he's an exaggeration.
Yeah, hombres. Sometimes.
Hurry up and get the blazes out of there, son!
T-minus 40 seconds until launch.
40 seconds? It's not time to get in the mounted gun. You give me the option of getting these things.
Shit, Rico! Damn near knocked my wine over.
I love how that explosion didn't... And it's already over! They didn't have, They didn't have, like, a sequence of me going down, oh cool, like, it just cuts to the explosion, me getting out, and my boss commenting on it. That's it. God, that is so unsatisfying. Okay, at least I saved. Well, next mission. Well, abstraction to the nearest one. Actually, let's take this guy. Come! Or, I don't know, it's meant to be, Gyonen? Come! Please, game. I want you to be cool. Stop flipping out.
And they will be dealt with most severely. Can you say Colombian necktie?
What a smart man.
Come on, Enrico.
Warning
We
go
won't
out.
bite.
President knows what bullets were invented for. I warn everyone to stay off the streets. The rebels are everywhere, or seem to be anyway. Be warned. Do not listen to the traitor.
Mendoza's really running scared.
Hey, let's turn up the heat, shall we?
Most of the power for San Esperito comes from here, San Pedro. Time to take it out. Have a nice trip, Rico.
You know what this game kind of reminds me of? And I know that it has very little to do with this game, all things considered, but you know, I am still reminded by it for some reason. Corpse Killer for the Sega CD. I don't know, the tropical setting, the cheesy tone sometimes, but still kind of playing it straight. the guy and the girl that give you missions, and then you pew 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 with guys that might as well be zombies. When is Corpse Killer getting a reboot? Because, god damn it, it was the perfect game. It just needed its vision just needed to wait for technology to catch up. Oh, there's the welcome party. I swear, the twist of this game better be that I'm working for the bad guys or something. And like the Hellman, not the male, a character actually called Hellman. He was. God damn it.
Get that guy! Throw down your weapon! Hit the dirt!
Oh come on! Oh come on! I swear, vehicles are their greatest weapons. Because I can just easily like walk away from guns and bullets, but vehicles, I get a little under one and I'm already like near dead. Again, sometimes it's legit safer to just go on foot. And of course, we have a chopper. Because why not? Because why not? Again, I don't get the luck of these guys.
Okay, Rico, time to hear some bangs over there.
Bangs. So they get. I guess mission failed. I don't know how that was mission failed, but alright. For 3 power plants units. I swear the twist better be done by bad guy. be so cool if I could use my hook shot to go up there, but I can't do it because or else the game would be cool. But you know, it's not, because being cool is bad, kids. Don't be cool, because being lame is cool in a weird way. The only reason I try to bother killing enemies is because there is a chance that they may drop a health pickup. That's the only reason. The same way that I kind of hope that there is a chance that... Fuck you. The same way that I hope that there's a chance if I shoot one of these cardboard boxes, Solid Snake's gonna be hiding in one of them. Because by God, Solid Snake would make this experience so much more exciting. Again, the only true major threat here, it's these choppers. And I do regain some health when I'm critical, but like stupidly slow. And I'm so sick and tired of this fucking heart sound. I agree, Rico. Only Jesus can help us now. Oh, come on, man. I love this game, guys. I love it. Imagine getting this game instead of GTA or Vice City or San Andreas. You know, there are better ways your parents can say that they don't love
Guess I just have a self-control.
Okay, Rico, time to hear some bangs over there.
Wow. Okay. You know, I gotta try, because it's gonna drive me insane otherwise. Oh, come on. I have a legit hatred of the dummy brain who legit thought about giving a limited slots for the guns. Whoever came up with this decision, I officially hate you.
Get that guy!
And no, there's no other way of bringing down the chopper. There's no other way. I legit tried to take this down, that thing down with bullets. It's just not possible.
Okay, Rico, time to hear some bangs over there.
I am trying to do that, Miss Garby. This thing will just always move, just barely out of distance, so you cannot shoot it with the grenade launcher. Just enough out of reach. I love how like it's guarding it, as if they know that I'm gonna have to go to that spot eventually. So you know, might as well just keep there because what I'm going to do, just not go there. And it's weird. In other sections, I am able to just take these down with a mountain turret, but I can't do that here for some reason. And of course, we saved the worst for last. You know, don't get into vehicles because choppers are going to instantly punish you for this by shooting rockets.
Okay, hold up! Get down! Get that!
Fission mailed. Again, would it make my life so much easier?
Freeze, citizen! This is the
Oh, there it is. 1 second, I was like, wait, did the did the chopper did not spawn? Because that would be a glitch that would actually work in my favor, but no. It was just a little bit late, just a few seconds late. Here it is. Ready to make my life miserable. And again, don't you dare get into vehicles, because this thing is gonna shoot a rocket and you're dead. It's kind of like what James Rolfe said about a game once, I don't recall which, but it's like a bratty kid that that it's there to mess with you and you have no choice but to let it win. Again, if I jump here, would the parachute be activated? Might as well just test it. Okay, there we go. Oh no. No. Why? Why is that? Again, it's like this game punishes you for trying to play smart. The game say you are going to play in the most tedious way possible, slowly and surely. You're gonna play the way that we want it, or else you're gonna be instantly punished. Don't get into vehicles, don't use your parachute, or else you're dead. Why? Just because. Things fucking despawn, I don't know why. They could despawn the chopper, but of course they're not gonna do that. So yeah, you are going to play in the most tedious way possible. Because if you try to cheat us, to play in a way where we don't approve, you are going to be instantly punished. And that's not a threat, it's a promise. So like you think you could jump off here and be able to reach the ground quicker? Haha, get out of that noise. You're going to go down this ladder, and of course we're gonna keep piling it with bullets, which is gonna require a lot of luck for you to not to be hit by. And of course these walkers are gonna just keep spawning, or because this game is where see why I say that this game punishes you for not playing along by the rules.
Back up immediately! Get back! You there! Hold! Suck it! Take!
Okay, Rico, time to hear some bangs over there.
Again, to quote the wise James Rolfe, it's like you're covered in a river of piss, and there's a turd being thrown at your way. So what do? Do you dive into the piss to avoid the turd, or do you just take in the turd? You dive into the piss or just take the turd? Either way, you lose.
Okay, Rico, time to hear some bangs over there.
Again, the only way you can win is if this chopper just decides to not hit you. Again, it should be fucked to say it, but I can only win if the enemy takes pity on me and let me win. Or no, be like this, where I'm like in a perfect angle where you cannot hit me too much. Like, I'm not even getting angry anymore. What's the point? Death is inevitable, just like a chopper.
Okay, Rico, time to hear some bangs over there.
Get in! Get in!
Because the enemy has this AR quirk where if you're not in a vehicle, it will just try to shoot you down. But if you get in a vehicle, it will rain the wrath of God on you, but with rockets. The only way you can win is if this chopper lets you. That's just fun, isn't it? You can only win if the enemy allows you. course, none of them drop a health pickup. None of them. None. None of them. For heaven's sake.
Here's a message for you.
And of course, no pickup. Again, it's best to just stay out of its way, spare a few seconds to recover your health, and to go to the... You know, there's
Message.
Wow, this game instantly punishes me by trying it. Oh. What did I say? What did I say? This guy's gonna be lucky if I give it 1.5. Who cares about me?
Hope you guys brought you.
Okay, Rico. Thanks over there.
Go, go, go! Moving now! Down, down, down! Go, go, go! Moving now! Wait a minute. I thought you stopped right there.
Every time that I think that this game can't get any worse, it does. Oh, here I am. Just here, sitting right next to my bomb. Because if I go out, I'm gonna get gunned down. This is a good game, everybody. I agree, Rick. Only Jesus can save this game.
Right there. Holster your weapons.
I mean, suddenly I realized that Rico only has fall damage when he feels like it.
Guess I just got some control.
course my cover disappears because you know it's funnier for the game to do that. The enemy just like despawn because why not? How much ammo those things, those choppers realistically would carry? Oh, thank God. Now what I gotta do again? Examine the facility in the western part of the island. No, I gotta... At least I got a checkpoint. At least I got a checkpoint. That's the only reason why I'm not upset. Because I don't gotta do that part again. Isn't this the ultimate fuck you? Oh yeah, this feels so good. Yeah, fuck you all of you. God, this was so good.
Stop right there!
Okay. Looks like El Presidente is clear.
Oh, come on.
Say, you clear?
It's like...
Alto, policía!
Oh, these things allow me to keep people. Oh, another one.
Stop right...
Get out of there fast, Rico, or you'll be blocked.
I fucking
Jesus,
hated doing this
Rico,
mission. I
what the
hate
hell
this
did
fucking
you do
game.
to that island?
It was getting on my nerves.
Yeah, I can bet I can. I swear if the game crashes right when I'm saving, I'm going to fucking flip. Take this for a fucking spin. This is my reward for going through that. Yeah, suffer my bullets. Is it petty? Yes. And I don't care. Man, maybe you're hurting a few innocents, but you know, nobody's that innocent in this game. Yeah, the idea to not add a radio to this game was damning, to say the least. It was damning. Because now I have nothing. Like, I love this chopper, but I have nothing else. But yeah, Corpse Killer was such a bizarre game. Because it's like a zombie B movie, but it's not a very good one. But I guess that was the enjoyment of FMV. As we saw with things like Bad Mojo. Like, you're there just with the cheesy acting. Hey, Chief. What we got now? Should something be happening, or... supposed to destroy it, or... Oh, Kane was killed. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. Am I... Wow, and my hunter is gone. This game is cruel, man. This game is cruel. And my chopper's gone. Forever. In a way, maybe I should have predicted this was going to happen. Because I was not playing by the game's rules. And therefore, I needed to be punished. Because the game, if I don't play according to its desires, the game's going to just decide that it doesn't want to work anymore. Because how could I? Because I have a hunter. I am cheating.
Leave me alone.
This is so fucking tedious. I hate this game. Okay, hold on a second. Even then, doesn't let me just get out. So how is your life doing? I hope your life is doing great. I mean, I know that the 2020s have not been very kind on everybody. I mean, COVID, inflation, Ukraine, and Russia being toughy with each other. You know, Biden's also, one of the bad things. But, that one kind of feel a little bit less bad. Because, people voted for him. And usually the people that voted for him don't even know who was the man or the name of the man that stepped on the moon for the first time. I don't know. But I really hope that you're having a great day. Because I am not. I am not. Oh my god. Yes! It's a chopper! God, this game actually makes me kind of hate Mexican music. Well, let's try to do this again. See if the game's not going to fucking flip out on me now this time. Starring the show. You know, I feel like this is the perfect example of why doing open worlds is kind of a double-edged sword, because everyone back in the day was always like impressed at how, oh look how big our place is, but in a way, if you don't fill your world with much, there's not going to be anything to truly enjoy in it. And you're going to end up like me, just flying around, just hoping that eventually the game is going to become good. And the little stuff that there is, it's just not good. So yeah, let's try this again. God, this better work. Oh, the stupid way that Rico moves. Supposed to get in it. I tried getting in it and I wasn't able last time. But sure, why not?
Come on, Rico. We got a little road trip for you.
Right.
Check this out. Main supply route through the island. These tracks lead from the capital to the industrial heart of the country. And today, there's a very special delivery. Look here. Observe one Dr. Otto Kleiner, a boy wonder of the Third Reich, protege of von Braun himself, at 13. Now the old Nazi maniac genius shows up here, steering Mendoza's WMD program.
At least he probably has one.
Your goal, take out the train and take out Kleiner. And I don't mean to dinner. This is our stop. Good luck, kiddo. Really. We'll be waiting.
I mean, you guys gonna land in the water and probably get eaten by sharks, but alright.
Grab the stick, Rico. Doesn't fly itself.
You know, my hunter will be able to do a better job.
Train's leaving. Hurry up before it gets away with all that rocketing goodness.
is, you know?
You will never catch me, you ugly fool!
Ugly troll. Liz Mendoza, I'm sorry I can help our children. They didn't give me enough time to read! Jesus Christ, this game. I don't have my chopper anymore.
Hey, personal space. Respect, comprende?
Actually, I'm not gonna do this. Hold on. I'll be right back. 1 second.
This Halloween will be my 5th Monster Madness Marathon, horror movie reviews all through the month of October. For this occasion, I will be revisiting some of the classic monster villains discussed before. The first Monster Madness was meant to be like a basic horror class 101. I lightly touched upon many of the famous horror films and briefly mentioned the sequels they spawned. Now it's time to go back and focus on the individual movies from each franchise. Rather than just giving a basic overview, I'll give a little more detail and more of my own opinions. I'll rip it up some and give praise where deserved.
Get away from her, you bitch!
It'll be necessary to talk about how each movie ends in order to give context for the sequels. I don't know if anyone cares, but all I'm saying is, spoiler alert. Like usual, I'll be talking about one movie a day all through October. Roughly each week will be dedicated to a different horror series, so that's 4 different series I'm going to pick from. I'm not going to say what they are yet, but they'll be spanning the history of horrors from the 1930s to the 80s. It's Cinemassacre's Monster Madness Sequel-a-thon.
There, we have our radio.
It's October again, and it's time to look at some of the most famous horror movies ever seen. For the rest of this week, I'll be looking at the classic Frankenstein series produced by Universal Studios. The choice was simple. It's the first long-run horror movie that crosses over with the right? So that gives us the most monsters.
Let's give us some sort of background noise, you know? Well, now we can't hear it because of the sounds of the boat. completely seems without water. He's only going around like on this side and not this.
I guess it's best I back up and relay the plot. The movie begins in a gloomy cemetery with Frankenstein and Fritz stealing a freshly buried corpse. Next thing, they're cutting down the body of a hanged man. Frankenstein is planning to use the different body parts for his creation. An arm here, a leg there, a dick there, whatever. But it's the brain he's having the most trouble with. Frankenstein's former professor, Dr. Waldman, is teaching a class on the difference between a normal brain and an abnormal one. The class ends, and luckily they just leave the two brain specimens sitting there alone. Frankenstein seizes the opportunity and sends Fritz into the room to steal one of them. He goes for the normal brain first, but then drops it like an idiot and has to go for the abnormal brain, which is why the monster turns out the way he is. During a severe storm, he's prepared to bring his creation to life. Dr. Waldman shows up at his door along with his friend Victor and his fiancée, who's been very absent-minded. At first he tries to shoot them away, but decides he might as well let them be witnesses. What you're looking at is the prototype of all mad scientists, and still one of the finest. Who knows what all those electrical gadgets are supposed to do, but who cares? It's a dazzling display of sparks, and flashing lights, and crackling, and buzzing, and snapping, and popping. Frankenstein's guests think he's out of his mind trying to reanimate a dead body, but he lets them know how serious he is with a cold stare, some stern dialogue, and the crashing of thunder to fill the background with all complete and ominous atmosphere.
You're crazy! Fleet of jets and choppers. And today, the world's biggest marketplace for illegally traded arms.
With a bolt of lightning, Frankenstein brings the body to life and gets so excited he has to be restrained.
It's alive! It's alive!
You do know.
It's alive!
Surprisingly,
Also
you
in
never see the
attendance,
monster
El
get up off the
Presidente's
table or
offspring,
see his face
Luis
right
and
away.
Tommaso.
Instead, you're
One
kept
pair
in
of real
suspense.
sickos.
2 scenes
The
later,
Riojas and the
Frankenstein and
gorillas want
Dr.
them out of
Waldman
the
are
picture.
discussing the
Don't
consequences.
disappoint them.
Waldman thinks he's created a monster, but Frankenstein is still confident. Then the monster finally shows up by opening a door with his back, moonwalking into the room, slowly turning, and then a series of jump cuts zooming into his death-like face. It's a little strange, but the monster's first appearance here is savored quite nicely. The monster obeys Frankenstein's commands, and everything's under control until Fritz ruins everything. The monster gets angry and has to be confined to a prison cell located somewhere in Frankenstein's lair. Fritz harasses the monster with a whip and torch and ends up getting himself killed. It's not shown on screen, but effective just the same. They have to sedate the monster. Frankenstein allows Waldman to kill it by dissection. When the monster wakes up, he strangles him, runs away, accidentally drowns the girl in the pond, and attacks Frankenstein's wife on the wedding day. This is one thing that bears similarities to the novel. In the novel, the monster kills the woman. At the end of the film, a crowd of angry villagers with burning torches hunt the monster down. Frankenstein confronts his own creation on the top of the hill. The monster drags him to the top of the windmill, and as the tension mounts, the villagers set fire to the windmill. Frankenstein's thrown off like a rag doll, violently hitting one of the sails on his way down. The windmill goes up in flames, and the monster seemingly burns to death. It's one hell of a finale, and must have had audiences in 1931 shitting their pants. It doesn't seem like Dr. Frankenstein would have physically survived, and appropriate that he was destroyed by his own creation. Yet there's a final scene where he's recovering in bed. This ending seems really tacked on, if you ask me. When the film first came out, many scenes were cut because they were too shocking back then, such as Fritz torturing the monster. A close-up of a needle going into the monster was removed, even though it was important to the plot because the needle carried a tranquilizer. Then it would seem the monster collapses with no explanation. The censors didn't care if it made sense. They took their scissors to this film without mercy. The scene with the girl is considered too disturbing, so it got cut too, even though the monster doesn't drown the girl on purpose. He thinks they should float like one of the bandits. Despite being excised, it became one of the most famous scenes and imitated in Young Frankenstein. Right after the famous line where Frankenstein says it's alive, he says,
In the name of God, now I know what it feels like to be God.
the censors thought this was sacrilegious, so they removed part of the line.
In the name of God, now I know what it...
Universal first released the restored version on VHS with all the missing bits intact, with the exception of Godfather. Since then, on DVD, it's been fully restored. Since Universal had just completed Dracula, many of the same actors crossed over to Frankenstein. Edward Van Sloan, who played Dr. Van Helsing, is now playing Dr. Waldman. His acting is so similar, playing another doctor in the hospital stepped out of one film. He also gives a disclaimer at the very beginning that warns the audience that what they're about to see is really hardcore, which is pretty comical today.
So if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, we warn you.
Dwight Fry had played the crazy maniac Renfield in Dracula. Now he's playing Fritz. He's much less insane here, but still offers some nutty mannerisms. We don't really know much about his character's backstory. That's what makes him interesting. He's just some weird guy who helps Frankenstein. There's a part where he's going to answer the door, and he stops for a moment and picks his sock. I don't know why, but I think that's confusing. It's not a flub. There's nothing that defies logic about a character having to pick his sock, but it's also something that you don't normally see happen. Naturally, fresh off the success of Dracula, Bela Lugosi was initially chosen to control the monster. There seems to be many contradicting stories as to why he didn't play the monster. The most common being that Lugosi refused the role because he didn't like the idea of having his face made unrecognizable through all the makeup and not having any dialogue. And that makes perfect sense. The kind of acting he established in Dracula is completely different than the monster. Other stories say when director James Whale he wanted to work Karloff instead. Either way, Whale was attracted to Karloff's face when he saw him in a movie called Criminal Code. And I think he made a great choice. There's something about Karloff's face that makes him perfect for the monster. Even though Lugosi may have said the role wouldn't take much talent other than to just stagger around and run, there's something about Karloff's performance that just works. At the time, he wasn't famous. In fact, he wasn't even credited at the beginning of the movie. It's just a question mark. I believe the reasoning was to make the monster seem more mysterious, but at the end, they do look crazy. Colin Clive is the real star playing Frankenstein. He does a great job and really makes the role convincing. Everything he says seems like he believes in 100%. What makes a good mad scientist is that they come off mad to the other characters, but the audience sympathizes with them. We sympathize with Frankenstein.
You never wanted to look beyond the clouds and the stars, or to know what causes the trees to bud, and what changes the darkness into light. But if you talk like that, people call you crazy.
It may not be a perfect film. Some of the acting is extremely exaggerated, like when Fritz is startled by a laboratory. The scenes that don't involve Frankenstein or the monster are kind of weird. There are certain things that don't help. Like, why doesn't Frankenstein realize the brain he's putting into the monster is an abnormal one? Why does Fritz have an immediate hatred for the monster, even though he helped Frankenstein all along? The rest of the film is nothing short of classic. It's the archetype of its kind. Cemetery scene, to the laboratory, to the hillside. Sound effects fill the atmosphere with constant dread. The sounds of thunder and the yelling of villagers, you never notice the lack of music. Even if you haven't seen this movie, you may feel as if you have because of all the parodies and imitations. Go to the source, watch the one that started it all, and you'll see it lives up to what you'd expect. Bride of Frankenstein is one of the first horror sequels ever made, and still one of the best. Director James Whale returns and puts on his stamp of quality. He gives the monster more personality, stays more true to the novel, and completes the story. It does have its tacky moments, like the opening prologue, where Mary Shelley, played by Elsa Lanchester, is telling the story of Frankenstein as we recap the first movie leading up to the It's funny how they pretend that's exactly how Mary Shelley's story goes, and really it's nothing like it. And that's the bride of Frankenstein. Accidentally falls into a water finds the monster is still alive. First appearance is a real doozy. He commits his first murder right away by strangling the man and throwing his wife down for good measure. This makes the monster seem real threatening and actually lives up to the word monster. But later on, it becomes after he finds out, he scares the crap out of him. Overacting at its finest. This old squawking crow is Una O'Connor, the same annoying bitch from another James Whale film, Invisible Man. I have to say, the monster's makeup in this film is great. The monster actually looks like some of his subtle moves that can resolve the skull again. As it goes on, the makeup gradually changes as if the monster's wounds are healing. I also like the fact that he never changes out of his old mangy clothes. There's no need to polish him up. Just let him show all the Colin Clive is back as Dr. Frankenstein, but the wife is played by a different actress, Mae Clarke in the original, Valerie Hobson in the sequel. Frankenstein no longer wants to pursue his experiments. He's learned his lesson and now wants to enjoy his time with his wife, being neglected somewhere. He steals the whole show. He's like the devil. That's true. It's no wonder why he's actually unlike Frankenstein.
Stop right there, city son.
Meanwhile, the monster is running around, shot at everywhere he goes. He's hung up like Jesus Christ. He starts to feel sorry for him pretty quickly. The monster stays in his way. This is a very important scene. The monster how to talk. It's both funny and heartbreaking. Quite a couple of gunshots. The monster storms into a cemetery and finds He's
Finally.
a sick dude. You gotta love him. I especially like the way he reacts to seeing the monster. That's what makes him so great. He's not afraid of anything. He proposes the idea to create a nuclear monster, and the monster likes it. Pretorius shows up at Frankenstein's door with the idea. When he refuses, Pretorius threatens him with the monster. Frankenstein is horrified and is surprised to hear it talk. Alive, as if rubbing it in Frankenstein's face, saying, "Yeah, I have more control over your creation." Perfectly sums up what a cruel and toxic scene Frankenstein again, they kidnap his wife, blackmail her. assistant all of a sudden. Carl, played by Dwight Fry, is the same actor that played the assistant Fritz in the first movie. Obviously, they're not the same character because Fritz dies and Carl is not a hunchback. Why they would use the same actor to play the same type of character, I have no idea. What's funny here, the monster gets really impatient and throws Carl off the top of the castle. Karloff throws Carl off. Dwight Fry's been killed by Dracula as well. I guess his character just can't survive through a movie. Poor Dwight Fry. Might as well call him Fright Die. Wow, I still have a month of Monster Madness ahead of me, and already I'm going cuckoo. The bride comes to life, looking like a mummy at first. Dr. Pretorius announces her as the Bride of Frankenstein.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
Of course, that's the title of the movie, but it doesn't make any sense because Frankenstein is not the monster's name. I guess he means of Frankenstein, as in the bride is created of Frankenstein? No, that doesn't make any sense either. You know, people have always been so confused since day one, thinking that Frankenstein is the monster. Universal would slap the name over the monster's face, on the trailers, and on the posters. And to top it all off, they pull off this shit saying the Bride of Frankenstein. This is the reason the confusion never went away. There's also a short clip that exists of Boris Karloff playing chess with Bela Lugosi, and Lugosi calls Karloff Frankenstein.
Maybe you just did. Ready for the test, Dracula? I'm ready. Frankenstein.
You're sorely mistaken,
There is not Frankenstein. I don't know what the deal is. Then they unwrap the bride's bandages and do up her hair. I never understood what the deal is with that weird hairdo. Regardless, the bride has become another famous Halloween costumes, commercials, everywhere. I find that surprising because the bride is only in the movie for a few minutes, and she never comes back in any of the sequels. Also, she doesn't do much other than jerk her head around like a bird, and never speaks other than some hisses and screams. She's played by Elsa Lanchester, the same actress who played Mary Shelley in the prologue, but she's only credited for playing Mary Shelley. For the bride, they just have a question mark, like they did with Karloff in the first movie, except with Karloff, they reveal his name at the end, whereas the bride, it's always a question mark. The bride simply rejects the monster. She finds him frightening just like everyone else. The monster gently touches her arm, and for a moment you think it's going to work out, but, she screams again, and the monster goes into plan B. He allows Frankenstein to leave the castle before pulling a self-destruct, destroying himself, the bride, Pretorius, and all that remains of the castle. It's a good ending. My only problem is that they moved away from the castle to explode, so there just conveniently happened to be a leader that destroyed it all. Why the hell would Frankenstein have a self-destruct leader, especially without any kind of safety lock? What if somebody hit it by accident? Anyway, for a 1930s movie, it was pretty sophisticated. With a dark sense of humor, lots of great camera angles, and a full musical score, whereas the first movie had hardly anything. Giving the monster's dialogue and the emotional side really allows Boris Karloff a chance to shine. In many ways, Bride of Frankenstein surpasses the original. It's a masterpiece all the way.
Why are you one?
Son of Frankenstein marks the beginning of a new cycle of Universal monster movies. After Dracula's daughter and the Invisible Ray in 1936, Universal stopped making horror films. Then, in 1938, they re-released Dracula and Frankenstein. It was a big success and proved that monster movies still meant big bucks. So Universal started up the monster engine once again. Of course, this is third in the Frankenstein series. Most horror series by now would be going way downhill. It seems like this will be the case. Dr. Frankenstein is no longer in it. James Whale is no longer the director. The monster goes back to being a grumbling mute. There's hardly any continuity from the previous films, and there's no more Mary Shelley source material. It sounds like it would be a complete waste. But surprise, it's a first-rate chiller, top of the line. 1939 was a prestigious year for the film industry in general. Wizard of Oz, need I say
Great
more.
party
the
venue.
box office revenue was
I
at a
booked the
high,
place for
and
the
because
whole
of this, the budgets
weekend.
got higher as well.
$20.
Son of Frankenstein shows off some of
Some
the
deal,
cinematic wealth
You do like
with
watching
extravagant
the bottom
sets,
line.
a lavish
Anyhow,
score, and the
it's time
longest
for the
runtime
end
of
game
any
of this
film in the
little
Frankenstein
operation.
series by
Oh,
far.
finally.
Most of them were about an hour, 15 minutes or so.
Looks
this
good,
one is an
huh?
hour and
It's
40
from
minutes.
last night.
Originally, it was meant to be filmed
Thanks
in
to
color,
you, good
but
buddy,
record has
the
it that Jack
fall
Pierce
of Rome.
couldn't get the monster's
Rio
makeup to look
Huz
right in
hunting
color,
down
so they went back to
Montanos,
black and
government
white. The
gunning down
storyline
its
is very
citizens
simple.
while
It
guerrillas
takes place
torch the
long
place.
after the events of the first two films.
And the
Frankenstein's
police on a
son, Wolf
permanent
Frankenstein,
vacation.
inherits his father's
Almost a
castle
perfect
and
game.
moves in with his family.
Makes
He's unwelcome by the
Except
townspeople
for
because
this.
of all the trouble his
Banco
father's monster
Nacional.
has caused.
Streets
It's
are
as if
quiet
the whole
now.
family
The
name
bank
is
closed until
blacklisted.
further
While
notice.
checking out the
But not
remains
for
of his
Mendoza
father's
or the
laboratory,
Montanos.
he meets
They're
Igor,
running
who
scared.
we've never seen
But
before,
first they're going to
but
stop at the
claims to be a
bank and
former
pick up a
assistant of his
shitload of dead
father's.
presidents.
Igor is a
You're a
mysterious
magician,
undead
Rico.
fiend
Make that money back.
who somehow survived being hanged as punishment for grave robbery.
You'll see that. They
Okay, listen up. Black Hand
Now he has a
MPs are
broken
heading for the
neck to
bank
show
escort
for
the
it.
money transport you
Igor
want.
shows Wolf the
Hurry up
monster
and
who's
check
been
that
laying in
truck
a
before
coma.
they show.
Igor claims to have been a good friend of the monster and wants Wolf to revive him. Wolf decides to go through with it and hopes to tame the monster and restore honor to the name of Frankenstein. But Igor is the only one who can control the monster and uses him as a weapon of revenge to kill off the jurors who had him hanged. As the body count rises, a five-armed Inspector Crow becomes an investigator, interrogating Wolf for much of the film. Eventually, Wolf becomes a hero, shooting Igor and drop-kicking the monster into a pit of burning sulfur to gain the respect of the town. On paper, this may have looked like an average run-of-the-mill monster movie plot, but on screen, it's played with elegance and class.
Is it the old legendary monster of my father's time? Or am I supposed to whip one up?
Basil Rathbone is our star. He was also famous for playing Sherlock Holmes many times. He's really good as Wolf Frankenstein. He gives the character credibility. You can feel his obsession for his father's work and his ignorance to what the consequences will be. Igor is played by Bela Lugosi. It's definitely one of his best roles, on par with Dracula, or even better as some say.
Outside.
Hey, did you bring me my tequila?
You can see him as a ringleader of Universal Monsters, crazy old shaggy, beaten-up lunatic who lives with the dead.
This is plague. Dead.
Another day, another dollar, huh? Man, this
The
place
monster is
sucks.
not a central character anymore, which doesn't give Boris Karloff as much to do, especially without any dialogue. But he still plays the part
give me one of
well.
those
The best moment
Please
is the
don't
first
hurt
scene
me.
walking about. There's a long, silent period where he stares down Wolf as if he recognizes the similarity with his father, even though he really doesn't look anything like Colin Clive, but that's beside the point. Then he sees himself in a mirror and starts behaving like a territorial animal. Then he slowly realizes it's his own reflection and isn't happy about it. Without any dialogue, you understand exactly what the monster is thinking. This was the last time Karloff played the monster, even though he played a scientist in other Frankenstein films, like House of Frankenstein and Frankenstein 1970. He also wore the famous costume and makeup to a baseball game and in a Route 66 episode called A Wizard's Way and Owl's Way. His decision may have been based on the monster outwitting his potential and how physically demanding it was. He had to wear lead weights, heavy boots, and mountain boots. Just the way the monster and people are made for one another, so are Karloff and Lugosi. It's one of their best movies together. Lionel Atwill plays Inspector Crow, and again, a stellar performance. He's a gray character. He doesn't believe Frankenstein with the townspeople, and he doesn't fully trust him either. He's the mediator between the two. In a creepy monologue, he explains the backstory of the wooden arm, that the monster had it torn off when he was a child. The way he tells it is genuinely bone-chilling, like the best of campfire ghost stories. This was another character spoofed in Young Frankenstein. It's been rumored that Dwight Fry is in this scene, probably as an extra part like one of the villagers. Some speculate that this scene was deleted and that it was one of the pieces of color footage, but it hasn't been confirmed. The son of Frankenstein, is played by Donnie Donegan. Later on, he did the voice of Danny, the young boy. He's often criticized. Yeah, he's not very good. He probably tested a lot of that at the time. You don't usually see child actors back then doing it for Oscar. Remember the kid got to the role? Gene Wilder. That would have been awesome. He would have been roughly the same age at the time, so it would have worked out perfectly. Of course, the reason I'm thinking about this is because Gene Wilder plays the same role as the Frankenstein. He says he's the grandson. So in other words, that kid is young Frankenstein. They tried too hard to make this movie storyline in the first place. It almost completely narrows down to the since when did people start hating it wasn't planned the first time. Why is there no mention of Bride? The monster survived the story, why not her too? If the laboratory exploded, why is it standing there? Why does it look so different? Why doesn't the monster who is Igor? Why didn't he ever help Frankenstein? The character is Briggs. Wait, who was? Let's think about this. First Frankenstein. First was thinking about the monster. We never see what happened. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe in the amount of time that elapsed since Frankenstein heard the scream and ran to the room, the jury came in, had a trial, and hanged Fritz before changing his name to Igor. Yeah, there we go. You can say this movie is a reboot, or just take into account that lots of time has passed since the last two movies. Igor says nothing about the explosion. He says the monster was hit by a bolt of lightning. Also, the world is scared by how the monster obviously the battle is and also, Wolfgang's bullets are hard. Even though he had been shot at many times in the ride, he was never explicitly shot anywhere in the chest area. We can assume that happened during Krog's backstory. So really, there is a whole episode of the monster in the past, which could have been its own movie. It almost makes you wish there was a lost Frankenstein and segue from Bride to Son. To sum things up, if you're expecting the monster to be a single character, you want to see the rest of the characters. It's all about the three-way battle of wits. Igor, Bill, giving them plenty of time to play out. The actors never stand in one place. They move around, play darts, and do other stages. When I first saw it, I thought it was a good sequel. Over the years, it's grown on me. And now this is what I enjoy watching the most often. It gets better every time. It's gotten to the point where I think it may be the best of the bunch. Starts off fast. Igor still lives in the castle and tries to fend the people off. It's not explained how he survived the bullets from the last movie, but we can assume that if he survived being hanged, he can probably survive being shot too. The castle is blown up until there's nothing left. The explosions free the miners of the hard sulfur to escape the tsunami. Yeah, I never noticed the gravestone falling down. There's some inconsistency here as the monsters wear different clothing than before. He's back to his traditional outfit for a coat he had on the sun. Then the monster gets struck by lightning, which supposedly makes him stronger. This contradicts the last movie, where according to people in the town, lightning hit the monster in a coma. That was why he was lying on the table for half an hour. Well, now it makes him stronger? It does make sense because the lightning is what brought the monster to life in the first place. But all these different screenwriters do not agree on one thing. Igor gets the idea to go to Ludwig, the second son of Frankenstein, to harness the powers of electricity to strengthen the monster or something. Ludwig is the first Frankenstein to have the big sense that he was getting involved without Ludwig's help, the monster goes into captivity. Sponsored by the police force, when it gets news of Grayson and Ludwig's house at night, it's scaring the crap out of Ludwig and killing his assistant Dr. Kettering. Ludwig manages to gas the monster to sleep and then plans on dissecting the monster, destroying him once and for all.
It was made limb by limb,
No,
organ
that's
by
really
organ.
burning through your money.
It must be made in the same way.
He changes his mind when the ghost of his father comes and gives him the idea to give the monster a new brain, because that was the whole problem from the beginning, the abnormal brain. So Ludwig decides to go through with it, but Igor has other plans.
My brain will be your brains.
While Ludwig is planning to put the brain of Dr. Kettering into the monster's skull, Igor sees to it that it's his own brain instead. He makes a deal with another doctor, Bomar, to swap his brain without Ludwig knowing. His promise to Bomar is that they would rule the world together. How exactly you can rule the world in a monster's body, I'm not sure, because you see earlier on the monster can't even fight off a group of police officers. As the finale unfolds, the Igor monster awakes and boasts of
Anyway,
power.
I do feel like this is all I can take on for tonight, guys. Just because it's just such an aggressively average game. And there isn't much to say. Like, it gets to a point where the game you only win when the game allows you to. That's it. But yeah, it is what it is, and hopefully we're near the end, and you know we're gonna be able to proceed to greener and better pastures. So, thank you so much for watching my videos and streams. I appreciate each one of you, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Hang out.